It's also time to reset the phrase to, I'm from the government and I need and want your help. Thank you.
Got time for a question or two. Any?
Ask this one.
Can I just, the very practical issue, so as this new ethos takes shape, can you think of perhaps two or three of the attributes, there's a microphone, can you think of two or three of the attributes that you'd like to start seeing more evident in the New South Wales public service and public service, the kinds of things that you hope perhaps over time will more characterise the kinds of skills and capabilities we're going to see across the service?
Yeah, there's a couple of things. One is, it'll be familiar with some of those who have spent some time with me in other places. The absolutely relentless pursuit of quality. I don't think that it's sufficient that we accept second best. We should adopt the approach that excellence in everything we do is the core. The second, I think it's important that we continue to define our value by what we create in others, rather than assume that what we do is of value per se. So look to what we create in defining our purpose. I do think that the issue of stakeholder management and engagement is critical. I think that there needs to be a switch so that we do genuinely engage with our stakeholders rather than just rely upon traditional approaches to management. So if we were to have this relentless regard for quality, if we were to treat our stakeholders with both respect and also recognising they will contribute, and that we define ourselves by the value we create in others, then I think that's probably a reasonable start. Yeah, it's a really important point, and it's pretty hard to model, to demand behaviour in relation to our stakeholders if we don't model that behaviour in our interactions with colleagues. Apart from the inefficiency in not gaining the best we can from those with whom we work, it also, and therefore there's an inefficiency in not being able to deconstruct the silos. It also sends a terrible message to those with whom we engage, and we hear it back from them, that you guys aren't talking to each other. So it's almost a necessary precondition to being able to effectively engage with our stakeholders that we model the behaviour of effective engagement within the New South Wales public sector. And we've all been around the block on this many times, but I think we want to use this opportunity now in New South Wales to have another serious crack at it. It's a good point.
Consumer engagement works really well in the context of funding increases in new programs. Many managers are asked to engage in the context of budget cuts. And I just wonder, because it's quite challenging, and I wonder if people are being engaged in the context of an organisation having to reduce its expenditure, that the credibility of customer engagement can be damaged by that, that there can be a risk that the motivations are misunderstood. And I just wondered if you had any comments on the challenges that poses.
Other than to echo the point, in an environment of reducing resources, to seek some sort of rhetorical play around, don't you worry, we're going to work with you. We're in the pursuit of the co-production of policy design and service delivery, is hollow unless, as part of the necessary reduction in our resourcing, we maintain as the threshold of that the reduction in service delivery is not to be compromised, or that service delivery is not to be compromised, and stick to that. Now, I'm not going to underestimate the challenge of that. I've been involved in program delivery, so I know the difficulty associated with it. But if you co-opt the citizenry into the task and frame the task in terms of a different funding envelope, so that they understand that it's part of the new service design, then you're probably not going to please them, but at least you're going to earn their respect, and you may even get a better way of doing it through that engagement.
So I think unfortunately we'll have to wrap up there because Chris has got a rather important meeting to go to, but I'd like to thank Chris for giving us a really very substantial and thought-provoking talk this morning, and also to thank Chris and the Premier and the New South Wales Government for the creation of this chair, which Gary Sturgis, who's here at this conference, will occupy, and we for our part look forward to a deeper engagement with the New South Wales Government in the period ahead. So thanks very much, Chris, for an excellent talk.